Starseeds initiate travel from well-developed cores. Make your core a receptacle of concentrated light to elegantly facilitate your ethereal travels. Your core is your place of power and energy for transport. The core is much more than a mere set of abdominals to a starseed. The more developed, energy-producing, and alive your core is, the better it will propel you through all your travels. All starseeds travel extra-dimensionally in many ways. You may travel in your sleep state, uptakes to the ships, and conscious travels through time and space. Ultimately, you'll invert inward into your core as you go through your ascension process. Your core encompasses the center region above the belly button, capped by the region of your heart and soul. Your core draws all of your energies together and inward into concentration to propel and sustain you as body of light through dimensions. Like a furnace of light, your core never stops radiating light unless you live in a way that extinguishes it. You can also make use of this light in ways other than transport. Gather more light into your hands for healing or to cleanse your aura, for example. With open palms, tap your core, left and right hands alternately at rapid speed for about 15 seconds. Do it like you're gently tapping a drum with alternating drumsticks. Light will spark out from your core and into your hands. Now move your hands, rich with light, through your aura to uplift it, or hold your hands of light on a part of your body that needs healing. Develop your core and be conscious of it. The first idea that immediately comes to mind is to do abdominal exercises to strengthen your core, and those do help very much. If you choose to step up your abdominal exercise routine, you don't have to go all out or try to develop the proverbial six-pack, but it might become an amusing byproduct. Keep your routine sensible, but above all, make it a sacred practice. Hold your purpose in mind and ask for divine assistance to make your core a nexus of increasing integrity and light. Some time ago, I got an inkling of the power of the core to literally lift even the physical body. I watched a friend and yoga expert to the power of 10 nearly float upward to a standing position from the floor. For an instant, I thought she was levitating. It was almost otherworldly. The core on the flesh level corresponds to the core of the higher light level. It lifts you up in many ways. I later discovered the power of the core and the transverse abdominals most especially, and I learned certain athletes like my yoga friend don't rise with their legs, but with their abdominals. I share this example because it proves the core holds transportive energy and ability on many levels. Direct your consciousness to your transport powerhouse. An excellent way to develop your core is something you can do every day. Walk from and with your core. Let your core lead and carry you, not your legs. As you walk, pull your belly button in and use your core to lift up and out of your lower torso. Your chest will naturally lift, and so will your neck and chin. This will also create for yourself a much healthier posture, and your posture will look regal, fitting for the royal starseed you are. At first, it may be challenging both to do and remember to practice, especially if you don't exercise very much. But walking from your core will potently strengthen this vitally important starseed energy center. If you want to be taken up to the ships, your core needs to be strong. If you've merited uptake to the ships, your future Elohim brothers and sisters will bring you up from time to time. Merit comes from high character, and the future Elohim will never take you up if you don't desire it. If you do desire uptake and you've merited it, you won't be taken up body and soul. Only your light body will be taken up, but you still must have a strong core. This is because your core holds and sustains the necessary light potency for you to ride up the shaft of light extended by the ship. You need to be able to negotiate the uptake light nested in your flesh body's core. The example of my story illustrates why your core must be strong and developed to uptake parameters. In my sleep one night, I believed myself to be dreaming. By the next day, I realized I'd been taken up as body of light to a great mothership. In my dream, I'd been having fun with a number of my friends in a large 2-story wooden house. I stepped outside, closing the door behind me. The starry night sky was stunning. I stood there in the dark, looking up and admiring it all. And here's where it starts to get very real. In the distance, I saw a mammoth, and I mean mammoth, extraterrestrial mothership in the sky. Almost as if the ship had eyes, it instantly locked with mine. Then, within less than a second, the ship zipped from its faraway position to directly over my head. It hovered for a few seconds at the tall treetops while I admired the majesty of the craft blinking with multicolored lights. Next, a wide shaft of light extended from the belly of the ship. Just like a tractor beam we've all seen in sci-fi movies, the beam of light pulled me up, but from my core. I felt relaxed and loved as I arose into the ship in a graceful prone position with my back slightly arched. I saw no one that I can remember, but I was taken into an enormous round golden chamber. It seemed to have no floor or ceiling. I felt peaceful and safe. I floated effortlessly in midair, just enjoying the feeling. A transparent tube, around 8 inches in diameter, came down from above and connected with my core. Inside the tube floated sacred geometrical symbols and forms, suspended in liquid light. My body received these codes like it was drinking water. When the experience was complete, they returned my light body to my body in bed, and I immediately woke up. If you ascend either your light body or your flesh body, it will initiate through your core. Like uptake to a benevolent ship, ascension is another form of transport. I honestly can't speak a great deal about this topic since I haven't yet ascended this lifetime. But the masters say, anytime starseeds travel beyond the 3rd dimension, we initially propel ourselves from our core. A strong core also enables us to help carry others into their ascension, others who are unable to completely do it for themselves, yet still merit it. We lend our light propulsion to them. Become more conscious of your core and nurture its innate strength. May you make it a beautiful receptacle of concentrated light that will elegantly facilitate all your starseed travels.